What would you say to the Emily who just got her SAG card? What piece of advice would you give her, looking back?
Oh my goodness. I mean, honestly, I think the main thing I've learned over the years is just you have to, openness. You've got to be open, you've got to be curious, you have to soak up the world. Almost don't watch too many movies. Get out there and experience life because you're going to use it one day, you know. All of those things, really. Curiosity. And who cares what people think?
Next question with Awards Daily.
Hi, Emily.
Nice to see you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I have to ask you, what was the scariest scene to shoot in the movie?
Well, it's funny because when you're doing a film like Quiet Place, which is full of frightening moments and sequences that are, you know, you're playing somebody who's under great duress the entire time. In some ways, it's sort of quite technical, shooting those sorts of scenes to create the best way to make a scare and all of that stuff. So I would say, I don't know if it was the most, I will say emotionally it was the most daunting to do the whole birth sequence, because I knew it was going to be a beast, and it was going to take place over, we would shoot it for 5 days straight, you know, giving birth from the moment the water breaks till the moment I'm in the bathtub, which still makes my mother cry, that scene. She doesn't like watching that one. So I think that was probably the most daunting to shoot, but I didn't necessarily find them, you know, as frightening as the audience did. More an emotional task, you know.
Congrats.
Next question with Black Tree.
Hi, Emily. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
We were watching, and you could tell while you were giving your speech that John was holding back some emotion. Really, really proud of you, I would imagine. Can you talk about what do you think his state of mind was while watching you accept this award, and what it means for your family?
Well, I'm going to have to ask him in a minute, you know, what, I mean, I think he probably was as shocked as I was, because I think it was very unexpected, and that's an incredible category, and certainly not something I had planned for, and so I was pretty blown away, and I think he was just overjoyed. He was overjoyed. I'm also completely blind without my glasses, so his face was like a bit of a blur to me. So I'm going to find out really how he felt when I see him.
Now we have the last question with Twitter.
Hi, Emily.
Hi.
Right here, sorry. Hello. I am going to ask you a question from one of your fans on Twitter. Her name is Danny. She wants to know, what was your favorite part about filming A Quiet Place? And once you answer the question, if there's any other people you would like to thank that you didn't get to thank on stage, we have our thank you camera right there. So the floor is yours.
This is awesome. My favorite thing about shooting Quiet Place, for sure, was working with John. We had never done it before, and it is kind of the great unknown. You know, you go into this process not knowing what that's going to be, and a lot of people were like, you're going to be divorced by the end of it, you know, and actually we were so much closer. And that, I think the discovery of how well we collaborate and how well we can create something together was just so special, so special. I do have some other people to thank.
Go ahead.
I'm going to thank Alison Seeger and Alexa and Drew Foreman, Brad Fuller, and I have to thank my glam team for getting me through this whole award season. Jen Stryker, Lainey Reeves, and Jessica Pasta. Thank you, girls, all of you. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good?
That was the last question.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Last one?
Are you going to be direct? I'm wondering, having gone through this process with your husband, if you're going to be directing next.
Oh my goodness. I've seen now behind closed doors just what it costs you emotionally and physically to kind of get through directing a film and helming something as ambitious as Quiet Place. I would like to think I would want to do it one day. I'm still learning and absorbing, and I'm very interested in all facets of making a film. So maybe one day, yeah.
And I'm from Xinhua
That was
News
the
of
last
China,
question.
so
Thank
I
you so
want to
much.
know
We
if
have
you're
to wrap.
coming to China.
I would love to.
Fantastic.
Love to.
We'll make that happen.
Thank you. Thanks very much, guys. Cheers.